All right, you guys, it's the Cursed Prophet back with another video. I know that you guys can see the lace front, the lace in the lace. The wig's not laid, it's not done. You already know how I come. I come ghetto to the videos. I don't give a fuck. Okay, so I wanted to pull cards and see what Greg Leak's reaction was to Nene Leak's dating because everybody has so much to say. And we know that Greg Leaks has died because every card I pulled for Greg. So the first card I got was the Egon, the Ancestors. Let him come and let us know that he has crossed over and he's not an ancestor. Favor is lost. That's really the only card I got where you could see maybe he was saying something or how he thought about Nene Leaks. Dating so soon, and her favor has been lost with a lot of people, especially with Bravo. But I don't know directly of Greg because I'm not really picking up too much, and I'm gonna show you the rest of the cards and tell you why. But I don't know if Greg Leaks is talking about favor is lost with him now that Nene Leaks has moved on so quick. The next card, the grandfather, which he was a grandfather. The grandfather spirit card, Ogun, the Ogun card, God of War. Father Sky calls you, the Jesus card. We know that he is went on to heaven. Spell work needed, which Nene Leaks does need a lot of spell work around here. Santa Morte, Holy Death. These are all death cards, you guys. It's all surrounding death. Something hidden. Wait. Did we go any further? All right, yeah, so that's all that I had pulled. The last card was not the card I pulled for him. So right now, what I'm picking up from Greg Leaks don't have no time to really be thinking about what Nene Leaks is doing. He's still in a transition period, you guys. So I don't know what conversation they had before he died and if they really had a conversation. But knowing Greg Leaks, especially with him being a sun sign Leo, which it makes a lot of sense. This guy, he lived, and what made Greg live was making Nene happy, which is very much a Leo soul thing. I'm not going to doubt it, even if they didn't have the conversation that she's lying, because I don't know if she came out and directly said this, or if it's just what you guys are saying, that Greg Leak said that she could move on and be happy after he died. But in my heart, I know that's what he would want her to do, because that's just Greg Leaks. He loved to see Nene happy. This is what gave him energy. This is what made him smile, was making Nene Leaks happy. This is why she married him. She wasn't dumb when she picked a man, and Nene Leaks does not make dumb decisions. The only time she makes dumb decisions when it comes to her getting mad and angry. That's when she makes dumb decisions, and we know that she is ruined, and she has burnt her bridge with Bravo. Not really so much Bravo, but with Andy Cohen. And that kind of sucks because he won't let her back. And it's really not because she went out there and was running her mouth. Because really, if we want to talk about the industry and the establishment, the people who should be after her should be the industry, the big boys, not Andy Cohen, because he's not a big boy. He's just the fucking face. And he's just the one who finds men for them to suck on and lick on and to fuck them. Because we know all Andy Cohen does is spread his legs. Not that he has a vagina to spread his legs, but he spreads that boy pussy. But I wish he would stop being petty and let Nene Leaks back on TV. He's being very petty with it. Now all of a sudden he wants to listen to what Nene Leaks said, saying, oh, well, she said, keep my name out of her mouth, and that's what the fuck I'm gonna do, is what I believe Andy Cohen said. He's just being petty with it. But it's okay. You're gonna continue to see Andy Cohen and the franchise fall until he lets Nene Leaks come back. I don't give a fuck about a Bethany Frankel. I don't give a fuck about a Ramona. I don't give a fuck about a Ebony K. Williams. I don't give a fuck about none of them bitches. The foundation of Bravo was Nene Leaks. It was her spirit that made it prosperous. It was her spirit that made it abundant. It was her spirit that made that show elevate. It didn't matter if she got on camera one time and was ever on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It was her spirit that manifested, that let Bravo elevate, and Andy Cohen will continue to fall until he lets Nene Leakes come back, or until he gives her what she is owed. Now, I do believe Nene Leakes has went to a spiritualist and put work on Bravo and Andy Cohen, but she needs to go to a spiritualist and get work done on her, because she's got some issues going on. And for all you guys thinking that she sacrificed Greg and got rid of him, I won't say that that's wrong, but what I will say is that if she did sacrifice Greg, he knows what happened and he agreed upon it, because like I said, this man was all about making Nene Leakes happy. That is just what made him live. He didn't give a fuck about anybody else. He loved that woman. It's such a Leo thing. My mother is a Leo. Like, she gets off making her boys happy. It doesn't matter how many times I tell her I don't want her washing my clothes and folding them up for me anymore. She's going to continue to do it. That's what makes her happy. It doesn't matter what you do. If I go out here and throw all my clothes away in the trash and the trash man comes and takes them away, she's going to go to Walmart and buy me a whole wardrobe, or wherever she gets the clothes from, a whole new wardrobe, just so she can wash them and fold them, because she loves being a mother. She loves making people happy. So, yeah, that's what I got as far as the Greg leaks. But you know what? We're going to shuffle, and I'm going to see what's going on for Nene Leaks. I want to see what's going on with her energy. So, let's see what the energy is for Nene Leaks for the new year. Nene, Lanithia Leaks. And for all you guys, going back to what she said to Kim Zolciak about Closure likes the married man, and now allegedly she's dating a married man, this is totally different, because the guy that she's dating, him and his wife have an agreement. So she's not dealing with the married man. It's only circumstance in this paperwork the reason why he's still married. They're still married for, like, dumb reasons, and, like, the reasons that old school folk would stay married for, like, insurance reasons and because of the kids and things like that. But Nene Leaks is not doing anything wrong. Now, if you're a super hardcore Christian, then she's doing something wrong. Alright, let's see what the energy is for Lanithia Leaks. Lanithia Leaks. Nene Leaks. What is your energy for 2022? What can we expect from Nene Leaks? And what do you need to work on? What's going on with you? Let's see what the ancestors have to say about Nene Leaks, you guys. And I added some new cards to my Words of Truth deck last night. So we got some new cards in here. I'm going to keep adding until I don't want to add no more. And like I said, this is just a ghetto deck I created myself. It's really ghetto. I really don't care for too many tarot decks out there. And like I said, I am a natural born psychic, so really I don't need the cards. But cards are fun, and it's nothing like me getting a message from the ancestors intuitively, and then when I pull the cards, it's the same thing. It's nothing like when you guess something and then you're accurate through the cards as well. Alright, so it's funny that we have the Shango card just popped out, but I haven't started pulling cards yet, but oh shit, I gotta put the other cards. Yeah, so like I said, Greg Leaks is still in a transition period. The way that certain people transitioned, everybody transitions differently on their own time, but Greg ain't got time to talk about her. He is still transitioning, and God is still healing his body so that he can elevate and he can return to his God source self. Because I know for sure that God's going to go to what people would consider a heaven. It just depends on what you believe in, but he's not going anywhere bad or below. Greg was a very good man. He did make some mistakes in his life because he's not perfect like all of us, but Greg, for the most part, was a good man, so he will be going back to the God source and returning. It's just going to take him a long time because he had cancer, and the way that most of us psychics see cancer is we see it almost like barnacles. Me and I've heard other psychics say the same thing. I see this like little gray spots and like these attachments. So he's got to get those attachments, what we consider cancer in the physical, removed, and God's got to do it. And some of you probably wonder, well, it's God. Why can't God or the goddess or, you know, the natural energies just, you know, just remove that and do it really quickly? Because God has set up, God, the ancestors and the hierarchy have set it up to where, you know, it's a process for everything. So Greg is no different, and God is no different. God respects his rules, unlike us, his humans. He respects the order, the divine order, and how things go. You know, God doesn't cut corners. And I got cards just flying over. Okay, yeah. So we know that Nene Leaks is on here. So the card that had fell out was the so Nene Leaks, and I think in the media, we saw that she's got the young lover who came out and he was trying to expose her, and then we know the guy that she's been hooked up into the pictures with. So this card says she has 2 love interests, and we know that. So Nene Leakes had 2 love interests before this year, and this year she has 2 love interests on her mind right now already. And then the card that fell out, because I haven't started pulling yet, was the Baron Samedi card. And I don't know too much about him, but I was guided to put him in the deck last night. My friend is really like obsessed with Haitian voodoo and the gods of that sort. I won't fuck with the Haitian voodoo. They're kind of scary to me, especially Baron Samedi, because I know a priest who practices with them, and that priest is mean as fuck. Like, that priest will curse you up, and he will go to your mama and tell you he cursed you. Like, he is mean as fuck, and he has no issue putting a curse on you and killing you and your kids. Like, there are priests out there who do not motherfucking play, and he's one of them. So the Baron Samedi card came out, and I believe that that's a Greg Leakes coming out, and Greg is revealing himself. We do know that Nene Leakes has experienced the hardcore death in her life. So, yeah, that's what it is. So I'm getting ready to pull the cards, you guys. I'm going to shuffle one more time, and we're going to see what the energy is. So we're going to see what the energy is for Nene Leakes for the next couple of months and see what she opened the new year with, you guys. Let me know, too, if you guys like the hair. Like I said, I haven't fully installed it the right way because you can still see the lace and stuff like that. Because I lost my wig cap. And this wig that's been sitting around, all my friends come over. I got a couple of wigs about this year or last year because we're in the new year that I have not wore yet. So let's see what's going on with Nene Leakes. I'm going to pull from the top. So we have the Libra energy. Does anybody know if that guy that she's dating now was the Libra or not? Or the other guy who was trying to expose her. So we had the Libra energy on the table. We've got Obatala. I feel like Greg is going to be all up in her card. Good luck. Blessings. All right, so the first card we got for Nene Leakes was the Mommy Wata card. That's down further. We got the Libra card, you guys. The Obatala card. The Orisha, Obatala, or the Iwa, the Loa. Good luck, so Nene Leakes will see more good luck and blessings. Don't you guys think just because she's not with Bravo anymore, that she don't make no motherfucking money. Nene Leakes is sitting pretty nice, and now the fact that Greg Leakes has died, you got to think all the money he had too. But I think he was having some financial troubles. But he still left her a lot of money, and she just sold the house, and she did make a profit off it because I think her and Greg bought the house for $1 million, and I believe she sold it for $4 million. So she got about $3 or $4 million off that house. Nene Leakes is being told to protect herself this year. And Angel Raphael is coming to protect her. I need to figure out, I can't remember what part of the earth he represents, because, you know, each angel governs a certain, you know, north, south, east, west. With Atlanta being the south, I wonder if Raphael is the south angel, because that'd be really cool if he was. But Angel Raphael is coming to protect Nene Leakes this year. And then Nene Leakes has the Mami Wata card. So Mami Wata is calling Nene Leakes. And she's a good energy that because Nene Leakes does have a psychic, and the psychic is into Black African arts. It's not like a Wiccan psychic or anything like that. She does deal with the voodoo priest. I just wish she would go to the voodoo priest for various other issues in her life, because she is going through some stuff that she needs to clean up. But Nene Leakes will start working with the Mami Wata energy. I think Mami Wata also could be considered like a Oshun or Yemiya energy too. Don't take my words to, don't stamp that and correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not sure, because I've never worked with Mami Wata, but I think she's like an Oshun. I've even heard some people consider her like an Oya energy too, but you know, Oya and all them are sisters, so they come from the same energy. They're just different. They have split up, but the two energies who really split up like that were Oshun and Yemiya. They share a lot more of the same energy. So this year, Nene Leakes definitely needs to work on the veneration of her ancestors. So her ancestors have come forth and they want her to do some offerings. She definitely should already start offering Greg some offerings, because he is now a really big ancestor for her being married to him and having kids with him. He could help her a whole lot in his lifetime, and if he does elevate soon to the place he needs to be, And that could be why Greg Leaks' energy is still down here too. He might be down here watching over Nene. He might incarnate into like a spirit guide for Nene. But he'll fuck up some shit for Nene, because you know he loved the fuck out of Nene. The Aquarius energy. So we have two energies, Libra and Aquarius. You guys figure out are either one of these guys that she was dealing with or dealing with now an Aquarius or a Libra. Because we know that Nene Leakes is a Sagittarius and Greg was a Leo. As early Dantor, okay, yeah, so Nene Leakes will be dealing with the Oshun energy this year. She needs to deal with the Oshun, like the Oshun energy. You'll probably understand that a lot more, because Azorli Dantor is a Haitian energy. But I believe I think it's Azorli Dantor or Azorli Dahome is like an Oshun energy. Because Azorli is like, there's 3 or 4 different Azorli energies, I believe. They're not all the same. I think one of them is a group of Loa or a group of energies, and then one of them is like an Oshun energy. One of them is the Oshun energy that is very sad and has a lot of bad stuff happen to her. Like I said, don't get me the line on the Haitian energy. Oh, here he is. Okay, so the Leo energy. Yeah, so I'm thinking these energies that are on the board, this Libra and this Aquarius, are the men that are in Nene's life. I think them 2 men are the energies that we saw. So the men that are in her life, it's either the men that she's dating, or it's going to be some men that are going to come into her life. And one of them is going to be a Libra, and one of them is going to be an Aquarius, because her Leo has already died. Alright, so either Nene is hiding something from the public, or one of them guys she's dealing with is hiding something from her, or something is being hidden from Nene. So Nene needs to watch out for that. Olokun, these are the deep treasures. Okay, so Nene Leakes will be making even more money. Even if it's not brought to the news, she's going to make a lot more money this year, you guys. And it's going to be good money, because Jimmy Ya is the surface of the ocean, and then Olokun is them deep, dark treasures. And I always give the example like the Titanic. Like, he's real deep in the dark, in the abysses of the ocean. He knows, you know, where the real treasure, the real gold, the real shit is. The Aries energy. Feel some wars, some anger. Is Nene Leakes going to have to watch her anger this year? Because, you know, Aries is the god of war, you guys. You know, when you see Aries energy on the table, that's blood, that's war. You know, when you bring Aries on the table, when you bring an Aries to the table, that means you want to get shit done. That means that if you want to go into war, that means that you want to win. Because when you put an Aries on the table, you're going to win. Because Aries cannot be beat in that form. Alright, I'm going to reshuffle. Like I said, her energy is kind of all over the place. It is the beginning of the year. And I really wasn't coming to do a reading on her. I just wanted to talk about everybody talking about her dating this guy, and how everybody's upset because Greg Leakes is not even like really cold in the ground yet. And it's not sitting well with me really too either. But it's none of my business, you know. And everybody's saying, you know, these guys that fall out the sky, she was already done with them. Well, maybe she was. But from what we saw from her relationship with Greg, it doesn't seem like them 2 lied to each other. If she was dating before he died, I feel like he knew. And I feel like he gave her the okay. Alright, you guys. Nene. Like that one psychic who's average. She'd be like, Nene. So you know Africans got that accent. Alright, Nene Leakes. I'm gonna shuffle on my top, draw a couple more cards, and I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. Nene. Alright, Greg Leakes just came by again. And the card was, this man is ruled by love. They're talking about Greg because he was ruled by the heart chakra, because Leos are ruled by the heart. And if you meet yourself a Leo that is mean, then his energy is off, because when you're born under a Leo, you come here to give love. You come here to help people. You come here to scratch their back. Leos who are mean have no issue being mean. It's not in their character. And if they are, that means somebody has done something to them, or somebody is tampering with their energy. And that's the worst thing that a Leo can do, is be mean. They're going to curse their energy up because God made you a Leo for a reason. The fire signs that did have business being mean is, like I said, is me, like an Aries. We have business being mean because we're warriors. So is a Leo too, but like I said, they have more business loving than fighting. And actually, my cousin sitting here with me too is a Leo. He needs to hear that too. You need to hear that, buddy. You ain't got no business being mean because Leos are all by the heart. If you want a mentor, you mentor yourself after my mother. You know, my mother's always did nothing but just help people and love on them. You'll catch more flies with your honey than your vinegar. Because your soul is not mean. It's not supposed to be, at least. Alright, Nene leaks, you guys. Alright, so I'd already pulled the cards and I put them back in the deck. But the cards, so the energy that I just got, so the ancestors just came and they let me know that the reason why Nene Leakes is having such a hard time really going back to Bravo is because of Candy. So I pulled the Taurus card and it said they're cursing. So Candy, the one that you guys think is so innocent and so nice, really isn't. And I've always known that. Real bitches know that Candy is not what she's telling you guys. Candy has a bad side to her too. And Candy did, because Candy wanted to be the queen of the franchise and they made her the queen, but she's boring as fuck and it didn't go nowhere. So then they tried to put Portia there, but then Portia tried to go like to the side and try to do something else instead of being the queen of the franchise. So we do know, because we saw the last season that Nene Leakes was there, all the girls tried to gang up on her and they tried to get her removed, which it did work because Nene Leakes showed her ass, but the person who was the ringleader of that was Candy Burris. So Candy Burris did send Nene Leakes some energy, a little curse, and it didn't really stick too hard. It kind of just rolled up off of her because psychics know that the Candy Burris, she is a psychic, but she her psychic energy is used for her to make money. So her ancestors help her in the money area, and then too, because she's a Taurus, she will always make money, because my father is a Taurus and they're money makers. They always make money. They could sell a bag of shit and it would sell. People would buy it. Like literally, they could sell you a bag of COVID shit and people would buy it and fry it like it was chicken. Like that's just what it is though. Like Taurus people are very lucky. They're ruled by the planet Venus, and that's just what it is. If you're born a Taurus and your ass laying around and you ain't got no money, that is something that is wrong with you, because like I said, Tauruses could sell you HIV shit and people gonna eat it. Like that's just what it is. It's just like it glitters differently. So yeah, Candy Burris, everything she touches turns to gold. Any idea she comes up with turns to gold. It's just her. But where she went wrong is, and she will experience the karmic debt for it, is that she sent something to Nene and she tried to get Nene removed. And instead of working alongside with Nene and, saying, Nene Leakes, how about you bow out for a couple of seasons and let me be the queen? And maybe I'll put some money in your pocket. She didn't do that. So she worked alongside with Andy Cohen, Eva Marcel, Kenya Moore. She worked with a couple of the ladies to get Nene removed, and they knew they couldn't get her 100% removed, like as far as paperwork goes and contracts go. But yeah, they worked together and they went against her. And Candy Burris did some old foul shit. But it's funny to me because, like I said, she was too boring, and I think she's got a spinoff coming too. But nobody is fucking with Candy like on that level. Like Candy does a lot better when it comes to Candy does a lot better when she in a more group setting. This is why Candy was in the group Escape, because as you can see, Candy's put out a couple of singles and they're good, but don't nobody fuck with Candy as a solo artist. And then you know what's funny now that I realize, because remember when Escape got back together and they had the show talking about them getting together and going on tour, and Candy was out there crying, talking about the sisters did her dirty and they were mean to her. You know what I just figured out? That bitch was lying. And that's why the one sister was like, we had an issue, we did you wrong. She was looking all fucked face like, what do you mean we had an issue with you? And she was just like, she wasn't understanding where Candy was coming from. And I thought the girls were lying because I really liked Candy. The ancestors just told me she wasn't lying. Candy be on bullshit, y'all. And y'all need to watch Candy. Candy is another one who is sneaky, just like Cynthia Bailey. Cynthia Bailey is very sneaky too. But I'm gonna do a whole new reading on, you know what, and I'm gonna combine it. I'm gonna do Cynthia and Candy together. But yeah, so if you guys want to know what the energy is, and sorry you guys, I really came into this reading and did a lot of like spirit gossiping and talking, so this really wasn't a reading. I wanted to touch on the whole thing with Nene Leakes dating the new guy and what Greg thought about it, and then I want to see what Nene Leakes is going to do this year. So we'll just say it like this, and I'm going to go ahead and end the reading. Nene Leakes will have another good year, regardless if she goes on TV or not. She'll continue to make money because you bitches keep trying to shit on her, and you keep trying to put blocks on her. And now you definitely can't fuck with Nene because she has Greg Leakes on the other side. But Nene Leakes will have a good year. She has at least 2 love interests. You guys look for the Libra, the Aquarius, and even a Taurus as far as love interest, and then you guys will know that you're on the right track. And then, yeah, Nene Leakes, that's pretty much. Nene Leakes needs to also work this year on venerating her ancestors a lot more and honoring them. She needs to go tap into a new energy. I don't know who she's under or what she's working with energy, but she do good, like I said, with the Mommy Watson energy, the Oshun energy, and the Azurli energy. And that's all the fuck I gotta say. So it's the Cards Prophet back with another video, and you guys have a good motherfucking day. Bye.